A new dawn in Kazan. The expanding circle of BRICS, the ancient city of Kazan, Russia, witnessed a historic gathering in October 2024. Leaders from across the global south convened for the annual BRICS summit. This year marked a turning point for the bloc. BRICS, originally comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, welcomed 6 new members. Egypt, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Iran, and Argentina joined the fold. This expansion signaled a shifting geopolitical landscape and a growing desire for a multipolar world order. The summit took place against a backdrop of global uncertainty. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine cast a shadow over the proceedings. Economic headwinds, including inflation and supply chain disruptions, added to the sense of unease, yet there was also a palpable sense of optimism. The expansion of BRICS represented a rejection of the status quo. It showcased the growing influence of emerging economies. The summit's theme, strengthening multilateralism for global development and security, reflected the bloc's aspirations. BRICS aims to be a counterweight to Western-dominated institutions like the G7 and the International Monetary Fund. The inclusion of new members with diverse economic and geopolitical interests further amplified this ambition. The expansion of BRICS was not merely symbolic, it brought together a formidable economic force. The combined GDP of the 11 member states now represents a significant portion of global output. Their collective population accounts for a substantial share of the world's inhabitants. The expanded BRICS holds the potential to reshape global trade patterns, investment flows, and technological innovation. From Fortaleza to Johannesburg, a decade of expansion and evolution. The 2024 expansion was not the first time BRICS had expanded its ranks. In 2010, South Africa joined the original quartet of Brazil, Russia, India, and China. That expansion, agreed upon at a summit in Fortaleza, Brazil, signaled the bloc's intention to become a more inclusive platform for emerging economies. Over the past decade, BRICS has made strides in fostering cooperation among its members. The new development bank, established in 2014, has financed infrastructure projects across the developing world. The contingent reserve arrangement, a financial safety net for member states facing balance of payments difficulties, has bolstered economic stability. However, BRICS has also faced its share of challenges. Internal divisions, particularly between India and China, have at times hampered progress on key initiatives. The bloc's decision-making processes based on consensus have been criticized as slow and cumbersome. The 2024 expansion, while a testament to BRICS's growing appeal, also presents new challenges. Integrating 6 new members with diverse interests and priorities will require deft diplomacy and a willingness to compromise. Managing expectations and ensuring that the benefits of membership are widely shared will be crucial for the bloc's long-term success. Challenging the dollar's hegemony, the quest for a multipolar financial system. One of the most closely watched aspects of the BRICS summit in Kazan was the discussion surrounding the role of the US dollar in the global financial system. For years, BRICS members have expressed concerns about the dollar's dominance. They argue that it gives the United States an unfair advantage and exposes them to economic vulnerabilities. The summit saw renewed calls for reducing reliance on the dollar in international trade and finance. Leaders discussed the possibility of expanding the use of national currencies in bilateral trade settlements. They also explored the creation of a BRICS-backed international payment system that could rival SWIFT, the current backbone of cross-border transactions.
These efforts to challenge the dollar's hegemony are driven by a number of factors. First, there is a growing sense that the existing global financial architecture is outdated and does not reflect the realities of a multipolar world. Second, BRICS members are keen to reduce their exposure to the risks associated with the US dollar, such as currency fluctuations and the potential for weaponization through sanctions. However, dislodging the dollar from its preeminent position will be a Herculean task. The greenback benefits from deep liquidity, entrenched network effects, and the backing of the world's largest economy. BRICS will need to overcome significant technical, political, and economic hurdles if it hopes to create a viable alternative.
Section 4. Navigating internal fault lines. Managing divergent interests within BRICS. The expansion of BRICS has brought together a diverse group of countries with a wide range of interests and priorities. While this diversity is a source of strength, it also presents challenges for the bloc's cohesion and effectiveness.
One of the most significant fault lines within BRICS is the rivalry between India and China. The two Asian giants have a long history of border disputes and strategic competition. Their divergent views on issues such as terrorism, trade, and the Indo-Pacific region have at times created friction within the bloc.
The inclusion of new members, some of whom have their own regional rivalries and historical baggage, adds another layer of complexity to the mix. For example, the addition of both Iran and Saudi Arabia, locked in a long-standing regional power struggle, could create tensions within BRICS.
Managing these internal divisions will be crucial for BRICS's success. The bloc's ability to find common ground, bridge differences, and build trust among its members will determine whether it can live up to its potential as a force for change on the global stage.
Section 5, a counterweight to the West, BRICS and the reshaping of global governance. The rise of BRICS has coincided with a broader shift in global power dynamics. The post-Cold War era, characterized by U.S. unipolarity, is giving way to a more multipolar world. Emerging economies are demanding a greater voice in international affairs. They are seeking to reshape global governance institutions to better reflect their interests and values.
BRICS has positioned itself as a leading champion of this multipolar world order. The bloc advocates for a more democratic and equitable system of global governance, one in which power is more evenly distributed and developing countries have a greater say in shaping the rules of the game.
However, whether BRICS can truly serve as a counterweight to the West remains to be seen. The bloc's members are not united in their opposition to the existing order. Some, like India, see value in maintaining strong ties with the United States and its allies. Others, like Russia and China, are more openly challenging the West's dominance.
Moreover, BRICS's ability to effect change within existing institutions is limited by the veto power held by the United States and its allies in organizations like the United Nations Security Council. The bloc will need to develop creative strategies and build broader coalitions if it hopes to overcome these structural obstacles.
Section 6. The Road Ahead, Opportunities and Challenges for an Emboldened BRICS. The 2024 BRICS Summit in Kazan marked a watershed moment for the bloc. The expansion of its membership, the renewed focus on de-dollarization, and the discussions surrounding global governance reform all point to an emboldened and ambitious grouping.
However, BRICS faces a number of challenges as it seeks to translate its aspirations into reality. Managing internal divisions, overcoming external resistance, and developing concrete action plans will be crucial for the bloc's success.
The road ahead for BRICS is fraught with both opportunities and challenges. If the bloc can harness the collective weight of its members, overcome its internal divisions, and articulate a compelling vision for a more just and equitable world order, it has the potential to become a transformative force in global affairs.
However, if it fails to address its internal contradictions, succumbs to external pressure, or falls short on delivering tangible results, it risks becoming another talking shop, irrelevant to the pressing challenges facing the world today.